Welcome to Thoughts Roundup. Nice to talk to you today. I drove 12 or 13 hours yesterday. I stopped 2 or 3 times for gas and so forth, and got home and slept in my own bed. You know, happiness is a wonderful thing, and having our minds and hearts clear. We make it hard on ourselves sometimes. I know I have at times. And we have to realize that to live for God and to keep our hearts and minds clear is a wonderful, wonderful thing. We can get to worrying. We can allow our minds to keep us awake. We can allow our minds and hearts to do to us, put a heavy load, a heavy burden. If we have things, if we do things that are against God, it's a heavy burden to carry. You know, he says, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. I see people that are jealous. Jealous is cruel as the grave. If a person is jealous-hearted, they never are happy, no matter how much they get. That you can't give them enough. You can't put them in a place of prominence. There's nothing quite. Somebody is going to do something better than us, and jealousy just keeps that before us. So we have to keep everything clear. You know, it's not a truck that we're loading till the wheels and the axles are strained and the tires are low. It's our mind and our hearts that we are straining. And people that worry all the time, a lot of times don't live long enough to acquire and get what they want, because it's not good for the heart. It's not good for our system. To be old and enjoy your grandkids, you know. You and your wife to get along good and be peaceful. Oh, what a wonderful thing. Not having to have our own way about everything. But we need to constantly unload. We have to unload. Nobody's going to unload it for us. Nobody can. Somebody can tell you, hey, don't worry about them, or don't worry about that, or they can point out what we do have, and why not be happy in that? That can't unload us. We have to unload ourselves. And that's why we have to constantly stay in tune with God. You've heard people say you have to stay in tune with yourself. Well, there's some truth in that. There's some truth in that. We do have to stay in tune with ourselves. We have to know where we are. Don't let our minds and hearts and emotions ramble. Rein ourselves in. Every once in a while, it's kind of good to say, this is enough. I don't have to have any more. I'm open to whatever the Lord wants me to have, and I'll work hard, and I'll try to save. But if this is all I've got, if this is all I have, then I'm going to be satisfied. Satisfied. That's why a lot of times, we give. And in the Bible says it's better to give than to receive. That keeps our mind on the needs of others more than upon ourselves. So if you have clothes to wear and you have a house over your head, roof over your head, and you have enough to eat, everything else is pretty much extra. Okay, I'm just talking a little bit. I'm just thinking a little bit. I want to be content. I want to be content. Be content in whatever state we're in, I believe Paul said. And he wasn't talking about Mississippi, Louisiana, or South Carolina. He's talking about the state of our minds and our hearts. Nobody can put you any place that you'd be totally miserable if you keep everything unloaded. Okay. God bless you.